I 22F have been feeling a bit self-conscious by BF's 22M. MILF jokes. How do I speak to him about it? Hello. As the title says, my BF has been doing jokes about needing to get buff for the 45-year-old single moms. English is not my first language, so apologies if I use words incorrectly. I want to give some context. Me and my BF have been together for a year now, and I've always known his humor to be pretty wild, but not to this degree. We had a conversation not so long about how he felt out of place in our relationship given his jokes didn't always land with me. I told him I didn't really have a problem with his jokes, just sometimes I didn't find them funny. He would also mention the fact I didn't always match him in terms of intensity. I am a bit of a dry person and he knows this. I have my moments where I am intense and when I'm not, and he just happens to have gotten me during those moments. The thing is, recently he started increasing his jokes. Jokes about you need to leave me to start my gym arc, or mention some weird thing about him and his friend not being able to be happy at the same time, that in order to be balanced one of them had to be unhappy. Which I think is just awful, which I told him and he just says it's a joke. He even tested me when he made jokes about the LGBT community. I'm a bi woman and I always honest about it from the start. He started poking at the sometimes queer people come from broken homes or it's a sign of mental illness. Took me by surprise and I just looked at him shocked and asked him, do I come from a broken home? Which he answered, of course not, I wasn't being serious. After that we had a conversation about he felt maybe in terms of humor we weren't compatible and he would appreciate if I was more open to his humor, and that he learned to not change for anyone. I told him that I can joke with him but I draw the line at certain things and let him know what my boundaries were. In the end he said he would still like to work on this and see where it leads us. Now to the present, just yesterday he started going to the gym after working out at home. So today as he came home and called me, he started doing the same joke about MILFs being single moms and whatnot, needing to be ready for them. I know he's joking but I can't help but feel he is purposely throwing that ill-taste joke to get a reaction out of me and giving him a reason to break up or something. Feels like he's almost checked out of this relationship but doesn't want to break it off or expects me to do it. I don't know what to do. I want to bring up to him but I also don't want him to think that I am asking him to change his humor for me, but I've already let him know my boundaries and just feels like if I set them completely it will just shatters the relationship. I don't know if I'm fighting for an already done relationship, but I would really like some unbiased advice, and if possible see if there could be a way to talk to him about it. If you've come this far, thank you for taking your time to read.